Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing a Netflix TV series which has one of the longest names ever. The woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window. So this will be a non-spoiler review. So in case if anybody actually wants to check it out, you still can. But I will just be giving my honest review and my honest thoughts on the actual series. So Grace has kindly joined me today to keep me company. Hello, Grace. She'll be just, I thought it would be a good idea, like just to let you know what the plot is as well, because perhaps I don't think most people probably know what this series is even about. So Grace is gonna tell us all what the plot is.
The whole series is about so the plot is watching from the world go by from her living room window. Heartbroken Anna sets her sights on a handsome new neighbor until she witnessed a gruesome murder. Dun dun dun.
Thank you, Grace. I'm feeling a bit scared now. I don't know whether it's one or not.
Yeah.
Well, please give this video a like if you like it and subscribe to our channel. And I'm just gonna get into the review now. So why did I watch this show? Because Grace could probably vouch for me, but I'm not into the horror thing at all. Like,
That's true.
yeah, no, like too much blood and stuff. It freaks me out. I would rather not watch it. But it has all to do with Kristen Bell because I love her. So I saw that she actually was in the show, and then I was like, oh, it's such a weird title as well. I mean, the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window. I was like, wow, such a weird title. So I was like, maybe I'll watch it. And I did. And I don't regret it. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It is a mystery show. I think it says that it's a comedy too. I don't know if I'd call it a comedy. Sure, there are a few humorous moments in there, but I wouldn't call it a comedy. And what I really like is that the episodes are short. So it's 8 episodes, and each episode's like 20 minutes long. So it's not too much, and it solves the whole thing in that 8 episodes. But does leave a cliffhanger at the end, which I won't be spoiling, but I'll just give a few little thoughts about it. I love the plot, and I loved Anna because we've never seen this sort of character before. She is going through so much. She is in pain. She literally sits in front, like in front of her window, and peers out, looks into the neighborhood, and just drinks her wine. I mean, she's basically an alcoholic, and so you really do feel sympathy for Anna. So, and also what I really like is because I never even realized, but she has a fear of rain. So you can really see like how impactful that is to someone's life. And you really do get to see that because she's scared to go out for too long because in case of it just the weather changes and it starts to rain and then she's stuck. And then also the loss of her daughter and also her husband who didn't die, but they're separated. So you really do start to feel sad for her, and the fact that she's had so much stuff that's happened to her life, and the neighbors, while they seem okay, they really do judge her. And I mean, what to do, right? Because people know she's an alcoholic. She just sits there, she drinks her wine, she has like what 40 bottles a day. I'm making that up, it's probably not 40, but she drinks a lot. Like she drinks a bottle so quickly. So yeah, you really do feel sorry for her. And then when the murder happened, it happens to someone who she doesn't really know that well. So it's a girl in the window across the street. And you really do start to think, wow, was she just drunk? Did she just make it up? And you really do go on that journey, and you've got to try and see it from her point, but you're also like, no, surely she didn't just dream that up. Surely it happened. And so you really do start to wonder. And that's what I really liked, the fact that you really didn't know whether it was real or not, because there's so many different things, so many different like clues and so many different suspects, and you start to think, is this just all in her head? Is it that because she was having a few tablets, while she was drinking, and that made her a bit like made hallucinations happen and stuff, and perhaps that might have caused it, or whether the girl died. So it's really cool, and I love the characters. Like we still, what was it, Grace? You called him the handsome neighbor or something across the street. Yeah, we got to see him with his daughter, and we got to see that relationship and how she was towards her, because she had a daughter, and so she's in a lot of pain, and she sees a little girl who lives across the street, and of course, it's quite sad, and yeah, I mean, I didn't really think we would get to see much of her husband, but we really do. Well, I'm not husband, more like separated.
Ex.
Yeah, ex. So we do get to see him for quite a bit, and some of it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to spoil it because I don't want to. But the ending is it really does make you think, because it doesn't make sense. But then it's not such a big deal. Unless if you really do want to think about it a lot. So yeah, I mean, for me, like the ending, of course, is you find out what exactly has happened. Like, did she dream it up? Was there ever someone who killed the girl in the window, or like what happened? So you do get that. And I'm just gonna say, I never saw it coming. It's not what I thought it was. So that was really good, because sometimes with these shows and stuff, you sort of get that hint, and eventually you start to figure it out. But in 20 years time, I still would never have figured it out. So I really love that about the show. So if you definitely want to be kept on your toes, then this is definitely the one for you. But like I said, it really does, it makes you think, because how is that possible? How did that happen? Like, so you get all that sort of questions, and yeah, I don't know. If someone's really inquisitive and they really need the answer for every single little thing, then perhaps this isn't for you. But if you're willing to just, give it a try, and, willing to just take it at face value, then, perhaps it's fine. But yeah, I guess my main thing with the ending is it realistic? Could that happen in the real world? And I'm not going to say anything more, because you've got to watch it if you want to. I'm not going to force you. And then we got that cliffhanger ending, and there's another issue. Something else has happened in Anna's life, so we need to think about. So it's basically what happened to the woman in seat 2A. That's it. So they call this a limited series. So basically, it's not one of our normal shows. Like, now we've got to think about a show. Help me, Grace. Any show.
Well, like a mini show.
No, just any show.
Lucifer?
Yeah, Lucifer. Lucifer had like what, 6 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was not a limited series. Like, they knew that it would have a few seasons, if not 6 seasons. But for this, it's a limited series. So it's a bit interesting that they left it at a cliffhanger. So it does make you think whether there will be a season 2, which I really do hope there will be, because I want to know whether they'll fill in the gaps, whether they'll reopen last season's mystery, or whether they'll just stick to this. And I want to see a bit more of Anna, because perhaps she'll be on a different journey now. But yeah, it's definitely a good show. I think if you want something that's like quite short, I mean, like, it's something you can finish in a day. Definitely 20 minutes, 8 episodes. It's 8 or 6. I think it's 8. But oh no, maybe it's 6. It's got 6 or 8. I don't know. You can find that out on your own when you watch it. But yeah, it's definitely good. And Kristen Bell is just my favorite. She's so sweet, and she really does do a good performance in this. Yeah, I'm just thinking about The Good Place and When in Rome and all of the stuff I've watched in it. Frozen. Oh, I mean, that's literally. We're not gonna get into Frozen, but Hannah. That is what I was thinking
Oh,
in the show. I was like, was that deliberate? Did someone go, Anna? But anyway, that is a discussion for another time. Let me know what you think about that. Was that deliberate or was that not? But yeah, what do you think, Grace? Grace hasn't seen this show, so I want to know whether I've like convinced Grace to like maybe give it a go, whether I've just put her off completely.
it does sound interesting. Like I like a thriller, I like a murder, and yeah, it does sound interesting. I mean, I might give it a try actually, but I feel like the long title makes it sound like it's going to be a long, exhausting show. No offense, it just sounds like it.
Oh
Just like
yeah.
just the way it presents it, and but I might give it a try. I mean, I'll give it a try on the first episode, and I'll let you know if I'm gonna watch the next one or not. But yeah, now you say I might have a second series. I mean, still, I'm willing to give it a try if it might continue on. I mean, it must have been worthwhile to get another series from it. So yeah, if I'm willing to try, so should you guys.
Yeah, as soon as true, I was gonna say, like for any single thing, always give it a try. If after the first episode you're completely put off, or even like the first 2 minutes, which The Lion King, the remake, that was me, then don't watch it. But definitely give it a go. I love how I had to just bring up The Lion King. Couldn't help myself.
Yeah, and I brought up Lucifer, so we're both lovers.
We're so
Uh,
typical. But yeah, thanks for listening to my review, and Grace as well here, giving her thoughts on The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. I am actually going to practice and see how fast I can say that in one go. So maybe I'll make another video of that, because I think that'll be quite interesting. Maybe get a little competition going to see who can do it the fastest. But I hope you enjoyed the review, and please leave us a comment down below. Love to hear whether you like this series or whether you're thinking of watching the series, or what you think about season 2. Like, is it going to happen? Is it not? When will we even find out? Because this show just aired, January 2022? So I guess we'll find out hopefully soon. And
yeah, I mean,
who knows about Netflix?
I've got a question about season 2. Like, if they do a season 2, and I might do like another murder or something, like, are they gonna change the title for it? Like, the girl in the house
That is what I
from
was
the
thinking
man in
too.
the caravan or something. I don't know, but I mean,
If you need
it might be
titles,
quite hard
Grace.
to have the same title, but it's gonna have like a different storyline.
Yeah,
How's
that's a good
that
point.
gonna work?
Yeah, maybe we'll just do like this series. They'll split up instead of seasons. They'll just be separate series. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, and also, are there any shows you'd like us to review? We have done so many shows, but there are obviously so many more out there. And like Grace said, we are willing to give it a try, right, Grace?
Absolutely.
So if there are any that you think maybe we'd be interested in just from the reviews we've done, then let us know. And please support our channel by giving this video a like and subscribing. Make sure to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our content. And from everyone from the Debate Hut, we'll see you in our next video. So bye for now.
Bye.